Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 45 of Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Last time, we got through a logic chess portion with Blaise that basically confirmed that he is essentially the Ace Attorney version of Satan. And now we're basically trying to fight, just trying to prove that Kay is not the murderer, even though Blaise is doing everything in his power to basically try to blame her as such. And we're basically dealing with Justine. She is an eyewitness to this case. Isn't it only natural for her to be in attendance? Aw, shucks. I reckon I'm more of an ear witness than an eyewitness. You're an annoying witness. You're a tumor witness. It seems that gaining the trust of others isn't your strong point, Judge Courtney. Perhaps I simply do not wish to be as tactless as you. It appears you have failed to get the witness to tell you the most vital piece of information. Please look at this photo. This was taken by Miss Hart. This photo seems to have been taken in the storeroom, and what of it? According to your reasoning, the incident took place on the viewing platform. However, Miss Hart encountered the incident in the storeroom. That's right, it had taken place just before this photo was taken. Wait, if that's true, then Justine's reasoning... I don't know what to believe anymore! Help me, Bobs! What do I do now?
Sebastian, take these cyanide pills! Hurry, Sebastian!
Exactly, it doesn't hold up. What? Miss Hart, allow me to ask you again. You saw the person in the photo with your own eyes, correct? I sure did. I seen him plain as day with my own two eyes. And what did you think at the time? Yeah, I figured I was about to get me a big scoop, you know. I guess that makes sense. Ahem, that's not what I meant. Good job, Lotta. When your reasoning makes sense to Sebastian, that's when you know you hit rock bottom. What did you think of that person? Huh? Well, I reckon she'd help bring me home some on the bacon. Are you mocking me? Aw, shucks, don't make that scary old face. It was just a harmless little joke. The person in that red raincoat, I reckon they were the culprit. I hope you understand now. The crime occurred in the... Prosecutor Edgeworth, I cannot understand your argument if you do not say it out loud. If you had simply asked, I would have been more than willing to explain. Explain what? The sounds Miss Hart heard may not necessarily be related to the case. That is impossible! Enough of your excuses! What is the voice that Miss Hart heard really that of Miss Crane? Such a shady conversation must have had something to do with the case. Actually, you're wrong. You see, Chairman DeBest is a shady individual, and as such, he's engaging in a multitude of illicit activities simultaneously.
It's true, you see, I'm a busy guy.
What did her voice sound like? Her voice? Well, it beats me. How was I supposed to know? They were both using some voice changes. Yes, the voices Miss Hart heard had been altered by a device. We must therefore question whether or not they have any bearing on this case. You need not object just because you wish to sigh. Judge Courtney, it seems I have greatly overestimated you.
No, Courtney is quite amazing, you see, at least compared to my idiot son. I mean, actually, anything's amazing to the idiot. I mean, really, anything could do Sebastian's job better than him.
Yes, but just Blaise trying to be this credible source. You claim that the sounds Miss Hart heard have no bearing to this case. Even if they did not, it doesn't change the fact that this crime took place in the storeroom. At the very least, the crime must have occurred before the victim went up to the rooftop. The reason being... This evidence proves that the crime occurred before the victim went up to the viewing platform. The ladder, of course. Yeah, the blood hand. At first, I thought the person in the red raincoat was the culprit. Well, Miss Hart's testimony certainly made it sound that way. Precisely, it was because she saw the person's hand was covered in blood. Anyone who heard her testimony would arrive at the same conclusion. The person in the red raincoat was the culprit, and the blood on their hand was the victim's. However, if the person in the red raincoat was the victim, then the situation changes completely. Since blood can be seen in this photo, it must have been taken after the crime occurred.
I don't know, Edgeworth. She could have been on the rag. You know how the ladies can be. I should know. I may play him disappear before.
It seems we've been under the wrong impression in regards to the victim's condition. The photo shows the true condition of the victim. Still alive after the attack, yes. The victim was definitely attacked in the storeroom. Immediately afterwards, the victim was seen with blood on her hand. That must mean the victim was still alive even after she was attacked. The blood on her hand must have come from her own wound. No way! Are you saying that she died from a hand injury? Pops, in that case, you better be careful with those ladies who come to the house late at night and play with you. Basically, they play with you below the belt. They play that game of Tiddlywinks where you basically scream a lot. No, that is not the case. I suspect she just held her hand against her wound. It can't be seen in the photo, but at this moment she must have had already suffered a fatal wound.
Ho ho! If that's true, that changes a lot of things, you know.
It seems you understand. This refutes the allegations against Kay. Kay encountered the victim after the picture was taken. I believe at that point in time, the victim was already on the verge of death. It's likely Kay just happened to be present when the victim reached the end of her strength. That is quite the coincidence. Indeed, I can only say that she was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Prosecutor Edgeworth, it seems you have forgotten a crucial fact.
Ah, you mean that, right? He must be pretending that he hasn't noticed it, you see.
What did you say? Are you implying I forgot something?
Courtney, I think it's about time you gave him his last rites.
Hey, Pops! Justine's with me, you know! Don't order around like that!
Would you rather I order you around, you little bee? You know, even though you're my son, you're so embarrassing. You see, Sebastian, this is why I lock you in the closet whenever I go places. Or whenever I'm just sick of seeing your face at home. And why I hire that little magician girl to babysit you for pennies an hour.
I'm not embarrassing!
Oh, don't even get me freaking started. Don't make me remind you of the goddamn suicide with elegance crap that you were giving at that art museum. Ugh, I felt it all away from my office, you know. I just felt this pain. It was like this wave of idiocy. It just washed over me. I was like, ah! It was horrible. Ugh.
I'm sorry, but you're both rather embarrassing.
Oh, you, Mr. Cravat Boy, at least I don't wear my napkins, you know.
Justine, give Mr. Edgeworth his, And then Blaise just walked up.
I'm taking a smoke.
Very well. I shall give him his last rites. Edgeworth's contradiction. When the body was found, there were 3 wounds in Miss Crane's chest. I'm sure you're well aware what kind of wounds these were, right? Yes, she was stabbed in the heart with the 3-pronged candelabra. Is there any person who could survive such an injury? Please take a close look at the autopsy report. Can you still say the same thing after reading it? Well done, Justine! With this, Mr. Edgeworth will... I will offer a rebuttal, of course. Why would you do that? Didn't you hear what Justine just said? Of course I did, and I still plan to object to it. It's not fair! You're always opposing me at every turn!
Well, to be fair, Sebastian, you're opposing natural selection at every turn.
It was never my intention to oppose you. Huh? Really? It's simply not worth my time. Oh, burn! I see, so that's how it is. Yep, after all, I'm...
That's enough, you know. You're embarrassing your father, you see. You've been embarrassing your father every day since you came out of the womb.
Huh? What do you mean, Pops? Time to start pressing. 3 wounds. That sounds rather painful. Indeed. We must punish the culprit accordingly. Okay, do not listen to what she says. Judge Courtney, please continue your reasoning. Very well. She had 3 wounds. Okay. Why don't you ask Sebastian instead? Because I actually want information, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Of course Sebastian knows all about it. Huh? Me? Yeah, I know everything!
Oh, don't. Okay, move over. Oh, or even I've got objections to that crap.
He's obviously lying.
Sebastian, maybe you should sneak a peek at the autopsy report, you know. And also, maybe you should stick your hand in the oven. That would really make, you see, that would make your arguments hot. So stick your hand in the oven and don't take it out, no matter what, Sebastian.
Let's see here. The fatal wound was caused by the candelabra. Ooh, so that's how it was. Ahem. The cause of the wound was just as Sebastian said. And you wonder why I'm like this, Prosecutor Edgeworth. This is what I deal with every day. So the cause of death was a stab wound to the heart, is that correct? Yes, the candelabra pierced right into her heart. Since this was Dr. Young's medical opinion, it must be the truth. The coroner's medical opinion follows my own opinion, therefore, it's perfect! I certainly cannot ignore the autopsy reports, however. Hey, don't ignore my opinion! However, if the cause of death was a stab wound to the victim's chest, wouldn't it contradict that piece of it? Ooh, he's still ignoring me! Justine, say something! Will do, Sebastian. I don't blame you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Yes, I will not allow you to ignore my reasoning. I know it's that previous one, but I just want to press everything, because I love pressing everything. Just these end testimonies in this case are just wonderful, because it's literally like the Three Stooges with Sebastian being basically his normal idiotic self, Blaise just being fed up with it and just trying to bash Sebastian at every moment, and then you get Justine, who's just right in the middle of it, trying to do some semblance of just her job of corruption. She's just trying to get through it, and she's just putting up with this. Even if she still had a little bit of life left, I doubt she would have held on for long. Can people survive being stabbed in the chest? In some cases, maybe they can. I should know. Pops did that to me quite a bit when I was young. You see, I tried to touch his hamburger on the grill, and he would stab me with the barbecue fork, and then chase me away. And when I was crying, he would tell me to man up while he ate his hamburger, and I was bleeding. So in the end, which one is it? No such human exists. If you think they do, then first... Basically, as you can tell, the autopsy report's crap, and Edgeworth has got to correct it. According to the autopsy report, the stab wound to the left chest caused the fatality. Correct. That autopsy report itself is the foundation for my reasoning. In other words, I just had to share that information, correct? I don't find that amusing at all. I look forward to seeing you try. Nevertheless, please take a look at the autopsy report before making your rebuttal. Allow me to show me that your reasoning is not just mere conjecture. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth. We'll be fine, Kate. There's nothing to be worried about. Evidence that the victim was alive at the incident. If I can just find that, Kate will be... Okay. Oh crap, we're gonna get this. Judge Courtney, there's a contradiction in your testimony. I cannot authorize this statement. And why not? Because it's obvious you're... Yes, this again. I swear, Justine, get some variety. Okay. 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 Judge Court... Yes, basically... Come on, just get through this. Come on! I want this. I want to cross-examine. And plus, I have some testimony that I really want to do. Okay. 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 Oh, crap. I want to get through this. I know it's basically the autopsy report's crap. Okay. Okay.
No!
Oh, crap! Oh, come on. Really, I know that we're basically going to be, the order of the wounds was reversed. I know that is the thing, but just getting there. Okay. Okay. Oh, crap. Well, this is embarrassing. I gave my ass handed to me in my favorite case. Oh, come on. Where is it? There we go! Chairman the best, do you know what this is?
It's a coat! What do you think I am, Sebastian? It seems to be a red raincoat. How about it, Courtney?
The victim, Miss Crane, was wearing this earlier. Prosecutor Edgeworth, must I repeat my explanation to you all over again?
Damn it, Edgeworth's not gonna steal my voice!
I'm sorry, CzarThwomp is confused! I suppose it might just come to that, Judge Courtney. Answer me. This red raincoat was stained with blood. Do you happen to remember where specifically those bloodstains were located? Of course I do. They were on the hood. Wait, it can't be.
What does this mean?
Judge Courtney, were there any other bloodstains besides the one on the hood? None were detected. Don't you think it's strange the victim died from a stab wound to the chest? In that case, there should have been bloodstains on the front of the raincoat. However, the only blood they found was on the hood. This is a huge contradiction! The wound on the victim's head is no ordinary wound. After all, the victim sustained this wound before she was stabbed in the chest. It does appear that way, doesn't it? The victim first suffered the head wound. If she had already been stabbed in the chest, the raincoat would have been stained with blood. Therefore, it is unthinkable that her chest was stabbed before she suffered the head wound. So the order of the wounds would be first the head, followed by the chest. However, does that really change the situation? With this, a contradiction is born, one that overturns all of our assumptions up until now. Is the change really that great? I look forward to hearing it. Well then, this contradiction, why don't you show it to me? With evidence. Which piece of evidence shows the contradiction that arises from the order of the wounds? Well, it's simple. Autopsy report itself. This is the autopsy report written by Dr. Young. According to this, the head wound was post-mortem. But that's not what the raincoat shows. Exactly. It's the exact opposite. Bailiff, hurry and summon Dr. Bonnie Young at once. Until we hear what she has to say, we cannot close the curtains on this case.
Yes, we can, because I'm ready to close it.
Yes, ma'am. Understood. Dr. Young is a busy person. It will take some time for her to arrive. In the meantime, let us try viewing this case from another angle. There's something that's been on my mind, one of the key figures in this case. The conductor. We still don't know who that person is. Now that you mention it, even after our investigation, we still have no idea who it is. The conductor has come up time and time again during this hearing. However, at this point in time, their identity remains a mystery. How about it? Do you have any ideas? I'm still not sure at the moment, however. There is someone I have in mind. a certain individual involved with this case who might know something about it. Who's that? Blaise the best! I demand your testimony! What? Don't say such a stupid thing! Why would you suspect Pops? Because look at him! He's the embodiment of evil! Are you trying to cast suspicion towards the chairman of the PIC? This saint of a man who has the theme song of the devil's choo-choo train? Do you understand what that means? Status and prestige mean nothing before the truth. That man is trying to pin the crime on Kay! The evidence that was in Kay's possession, the ticket stub, the mask, the corsage, these items did not come into her possession of her own volition. By some method, that man purposely planted them on her personage. It is hard to believe such a sudden accusation, but I'll ask just in case. Why would he do that? Oh, could it be the fact that he is a sadist? Look at him! Look how he treats his own son! You think he's going to treat other people with dignity? Obviously, direct suspicion towards Kay. I succeeded in drawing out those words from earlier. Mr. Chairman, your response? I want to just nonchalant places. He's like,
oh, look at that, it's another Wednesday. Gotta make another person disappear because they're trying to throw me under the bus.
Are you too shocked to speak?
And what of it? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, what of it? You want to fight? You want to go outside? You want to hang this like a man? I'll cut you, because you see, Edgeworth, I'll cut you. I'll cut you like a rug. I'll cut you like Sebastian when he tries to beg for attention while I'm washing the wheel. You said that you drew out some words for me, but you don't have a shred of proof, you know. No one else heard it but you. It just doesn't work like that, you see. Or do you have something else? You know, some kind of basis for your argument?
This confidence. He also showed it at the cell. Prosecutor Edgeworth, I would like you to explain once more. I trust we have your permission, Mr. Chairman.
But of course, I'm pretty interested in this matter myself, you know. I'd like to know just what part of me seems criminal to Edgeworth. There's no one as honest as I am, you see.
How can he say that with a straight face?
You see, Edgeworth, I have no soul. I have no conscience. I'm just an empty husk of darkness and hatred.
Let's start from the top. The fact that the auction was held in this room is a cause for suspicion. This is the BIC meeting room. I imagine it would be difficult for non-members to enter. That's why all the members have key cards, you know. I think we can assume that multiple auctions have been held here before. Therefore, a suspected member of the PIC would be the best! Yes, because the conductor has to be a PIC member. Wait, no! What? What was that all about? What do I do, Pops? I can tell the enemy!
Sebastian, quickly! You gotta wear some cement shoes and jump right into Gourd Lake. You gotta jump in, sink to the bottom, and don't ever emerge. Sebastian really is an idiot, you know. But you see, Edgeworth, I'm not the only one with access, you know.
Indeed. There are 11 members in the PIC. Even if we rule out the victim, Miss Crane, there are still 10 potential suspects.
It's not me! But it couldn't have been the German, right? I don't know who it is, but whoever it is, you just come forward.
Yes, everyone, just calm down, you know. Edgeworth, is that all you got? Where's the evidence to suspect me? Oh, so you fell in silence. But you've gone too far, you see. I won't forgive you anymore. It's too late for regrets, you know.
Oh, please, like Blaise could ever forgive.
I'm a very important man, you see. Former chief prosecutor and chairman of the PIC. Hell, I indirectly killed your daddy. I indirectly killed him by giving a penalty out. I kill people with penalties. It's fine if you're not prepared to face the fire, you know, because you see, I'll burn your ass. Either way, it won't make any difference.
Because I'm going to bully you. That's just how you know that you're in this realm of magic with Blaise.
You've been rambling on for quite a while about the most trivial details, you know. You know, if I wanted that, I'd just spend some time with Sebastian. Like the location of the murder, the order of the wounds, and... what else was there? It just doesn't matter, you know. Cause, you see, none of that means anything, you know. Think about it. We've got the suspect herself saying she killed the victim. That's all that matters, you see. She'll even get a lighter sentence with a confession, you know. Win-win for everyone. Now then, if there are any contradictions, be my guest.
How can that be considered a testimony? There must be a contradiction somewhere. That person. He's very important, isn't he? Mr. Edgeworth, it's all right. Let's just give up. Surely I must have killed her. I can't even remember it. Don't be tied down by your muddled memories. If you want to believe in something, believe in your own innocence. Believe in me, who believes in you. But my opinion is the PIC. My opponent is the PIC chairman. Take him down won't be easy. However, he has underestimated me. If I can take advantage of that. Okay, anyways, just gonna save here. Okay, because, like I said, just Blaise has some good ones, some good lines, just when it comes to basically his penalties, that not a lot of people show, so anyways, I'm gonna show them. Okay, anyways, we're gonna show this. Blaise the best, take a look at this piece of evidence!
What's wrong, Edgeworth? You're getting all fired up. Maybe you should cool your head and think it over once again. Cause I don't have time to work with something as meaningless as that.
Ah! No! Mr. Edgeworth, you really think someone like you can defeat my Pops? Pops is super important, you know.
Yes, you're embarrassing me, Sebastian, so please stop, okay?
Blaise the best. He seems to be a very formidable opponent. I should make my moves more carefully. Okay, I know I'm gonna get the game over. You're gonna see the game over, no bonuses. So basically, doesn't this piece of evidence create a contradiction in your resume? Yeah, this is the good one, I think.
I wonder. What do you think, Sebastian?
Yes, he does the Sebastian test. I don't really understand, but I don't think so.
I know, right? That's what I was thinking as well.
No! And then basically Edgeworth says something along the lines of, follows the technique. I'm this far to lose the truth, but it seems there's nothing I can do now. Yeah, that's the game over that you're pretty much gonna get no matter what. Thus the truth was lost for all eternity. Leather book. Had to get the running joke. Anyways, yeah, that's the game over. So essentially, no bonus episode. You get to see game over. So anyways, let's just press and get some magic. If these trivial details create contradictions in the case, we cannot call it the truth.
I can call it the truth, and that's what it is. It's fine as long as the rest of the case makes sense, you know. Every case is going to have a small contradiction or two, you see. But if we get bogged down by the details, we won't be able to arrest the criminal. Trials will go on forever, you see. You of all people should understand, you know.
I don't, that's why I'm asking you.
Young folk these days. Anyways, you were rambling on about stuff.
Sorry about that, sorry. Yeah. The autopsy report and the questions about the conductor, were you even listening?
Talk is cheap, you know. I was listening, you see, but I didn't think much of it, you know.
You didn't think much of it, even after I brought up all those issues? Perhaps your judgment needs to be questioned rather than my ability as a prosecutor.
And maybe your fashion sense should be judged since you look like a pink version of Von Karma. And we're a prosecutor's bad for once, swear like a man. That's a good one, Edgeworth. Well, you see...
How can you say it doesn't matter? Are you trying to suppress the truth?
Well, you see, it simply doesn't matter as much as you say it does, you know? You see, Edgeworth, you're only saying it matters to avoid the real issue here.
It may be true she confessed, however, that does not make it the truth. She is suffering from memory loss, so we must question the credibility of her testimony.
Yeah, that's a Blaise objection, just like this pit of hell.
Even if you say that, it still won't solve anything. What good will it do to deny her confession? Sounds like nonsense to me. Wanna try asking her again? I think she'll just say that she's the murderer again, though.
Very well, let's try asking her again one last time. I'd like to hear from Kay herself, whether or not she's the culprit. Huh? From me? Will that be alright? If this goes poorly, it will be quite unfavorable for you. I do not mind, however, I shall ask Kay the question myself.
I'm moved to tears, Oh, how touching, How very touching. Fine then, I'll let you ask her. However, I have one condition. If all this proves to be a waste of time, I'll burn your ass! And I'll burn Sebastian's ass just because I'll be so angry. Then that will be the end of it. How does that sound?
The end of the hearing?
Yes, it seems you can be smart once in a while, Sebastian. In other words, you see, if she confesses again, Kay Verde will be found beyond a shadow of a doubt Guilty, guilty! Yep, that's a fine idea.
Guilty beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, that's right.
That's harsh, but either way, if I do nothing, she'll be declared guilty. Kay! Yes? I know what I'm asking of you is unreasonable, but please, I want you to answer me. It doesn't matter how tiny it is, do you remember anything? Anything that would prove your innocence? Why? Why would you go that far for me? I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm too scared to remember. Because I might have done something even worse. If that were the case, I would only make things worse for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Kay Verde must have been a despicable criminal. Someone who betrayed your trust. Don't worry. We've only known each other for a short while. But I know you very well. I even say that I know you better than yourself now you've lost your memories. You cannot also be the culprit because your true identity is... the great thief Yotagarasu. The Yotagarasu is a noble thief who would never stoop to murder. Except, of course, when one of its members is a mole for a smuggling ring. Oh, it's useless, after all. No matter what, that memory still remains. This image that's stuck in my head, I just can't get rid of it. That means I must have... Hold it! There's no clear evidence to prove that you're the culprit besides your own confession. Remember what I said. You must believe in yourself. Or perhaps you cannot trust my words. No, that's not it. It's because you are trying to save someone like me. You already lost so much. All for my sake. I can't bear it anymore. Please just give up. I see now. I thought it was strange. The reason you were acting like you wanted to be found guilty was because you were concerned about me. That is just like you, Kay. It's because you're a good person, Mr. Edgeworth. Unfortunately, I may fall short of your expectations. I am not trying to be a good person. No matter how much you may want me to give up, I'll keep trying to save you. That is the nature of who I am. Whether or not it is a burden for you is none of my concern. Okay, believe in yourself once more. You are a noble great thief. What you should be doubting is your memory of committing the murder. That is my wish above all. Please. Kay! What is it? Did you remember something?
I think she's actually having an aneurysm. You see, that happens. You see, that's to be expected whenever you're near Sebastian for an extended period of time. You see, he's like uranium poisoning. If she remembers something now, it'd be like a bad movie. The kind I'd make Von Karma watch just because I'd want to torture him.
Bull.
What'd you say to me, you bee?
German, the best is over.
Let me at her, Justine!
Anyways, we'll answer that question in the next episode. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're great. You hope you come back with the next one. If you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, I'll see you later. Bye.